Okay, 3.7 is when we're going to find the determinant. And by finding the determinant, we're able to start solving problems. So this lesson is going to be in a two-part lesson. Today, you're going to watch how to solve it by hand. And then tomorrow, Friday, you're going to watch how to do it on a calculator. So here we go. To find the determinant, okay, so if we have a matrix, I'm going to put my elements as A, B, C, and D. Okay, this is the determinant of a 2 by 2. So in order to find the determinant of the 2 by 2, you multiply the main diagonals. And what's the main diagonals? Well, the main diagonals, you start at the top left. That top left element is your main diagonals. So you multiply your main diagonals, so A times D, you subtract it by your other diagonals, C times B. Okay, so that's a 2 by 2, and let's look how to do examples. Okay, so first we're going to multiply the main diagonals. So you're going to set this. Oh, wait, real quick. How do I know that they're asking me to find the determinant without it saying finding the determinant? See, notice our matrix, instead of being in brackets, these matrices are in straight lines. They're not absolute value lines. Those lines tell you to find the determinant. So these straight lines tell you to find the determinant. Okay, so the determinant, DET equals -6 times 8 minus 10 times -7. And be careful with that negative, okay? That's usually where students get thrown off. So 6 times 8 is -48. So this equals -48 minus a -70. Okay, negative times negative right there in the middle is going to be positive. So you basically have 70 minus 48. So our determinant is 22. Let's look at the next one. Again, you multiply the main diagonals. So the determinant equals 7 times -4 minus 9 times 5. All right, so you have a -28 minus a -45, which gets you a -73. Okay, let's now go on to the determinant of a 3 by 3. Okay, this one's a little bit harder, so let me show you it with variables first. We have A, B, C. Okay, there is our 3 by 3 matrix. Now, in order to do it for a 3 by 3, what you want to do is you want to rewrite the first two columns right here. A, D, H, B, E, I. Okay, once you do that, then you're going to go in with the main diagonal. So main diagonal is up here top left. So A times E times J. You're going to multiply those numbers together, and these numbers together, and these numbers together. So again, we're multiplying 3 of them together. Okay, once you multiply those 3 together, so basically it looks like this. A, E, J, all multiplied together. Right? So it's those plus B times F times H plus C times D times I. And then you're going to subtract it. Subtract it by the diagonals going the other way. So You're going to start at the top right. B, D, J, A, F, I, and C, E, H. So that looks like this. B times D times J plus A times F times I plus C times E times H. And that's your answer. So let's start working on them. All right. 2A. We're only going to do one of these. Okay, so rewrite those first two columns. So now I'm going to write this bigger. Okay, and then I'm going to rewrite those first two columns. Okay, now it's time to multiply. Start at the top left with the -5, and you're going diagonally. So -5 times -1 times 2 plus 9 times 5 times -4 plus 4 times -2 times 6. Okay, I like to first get this number and then go on. So this right here gets me a positive 10 plus 9 times 5 times -180 minus -48. Okay, so again, I'm still sticking with this number, right? A negative times negative right here becomes a positive. So you have 10 minus 180 plus 48 gets you -122. Okay, now let's go and do the other side. So start up here at the 9 and work down. So 9 times -2 times 2 plus -5 times 5 times 6 plus 4 times -1 times -4. Okay, this first one here is -36 plus -150 plus 16. So -36 minus 150 plus 16 gets you -170. Now to finish off our answer, remember it's that top left, so it's what we have in gold. So it's -122. The determinant is equal to -122 minus a -170. What do students sometimes forget is you're subtracting those two. So negative times negative in the middle becomes positive. So 122 minus 170 is -48. And that's our lesson for today.